Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, excuse me. This is Brandon Lewis from Brandon's World, and welcome live to this special live stream here on New Year's Eve night. Let me go in and grab a drink of water really quickly. I apologize. I ate a piece of Angry Bird game on there. I guess the chocolate got on my throat. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Brandon's World YouTube channel here on this New Year's Eve. It's been a long time since we've done a live stream on the channel. I think it's been since September. So you guys are probably wondering, where the hell I've been. Brandon, what's going on? What's going to happen in 2020, 21? And I said that right, 2021. I think it's a 2020, 21. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is not going to be a very long live stream. I just kind of want to detail for you guys some of the stuff that's happened over the past couple months. Maybe you guys are wondering where the hell Brandon is at, what the hell Brandon is up to. And let's get right into it. So, as you guys may or may not have been aware, I'm sorry, I'm just stumbling over my words on that, man. It's New Year's Eve. Let's cut to about June of 2020. So again, this is about 6 months ago. This was during, the heart of the coronavirus pandemic. And essentially, as you guys know, for the last 3 to 4 years, I have been working at Kent State University student-run Black Squirrel Radio. As you guys probably knew, I was a sports coordinator, and then I was the web director until, Corona hit and BSR and Kent State University shut down for spring of 2020. In June of 2020, I unfortunately was not retained as web director of Black Squirrel Radio. So that kind of left me in limbo. I didn't really know what I was going to do for the fall of 2020. New management came in at Black Squirrel Radio, and me and new management did not see eye to eye on things. And when you don't see eye to eye on things, and when you don't want to work for a certain person, I will not work for that person. So essentially, I decided to go out on my own. And as you guys saw throughout the month of September, on Fridays, I would do YouTube live streams. And I will admit to you right here, right now, that those YouTube live streams were not very good. I did not feel very comfortable doing those YouTube live streams, so I think it's good content-wise. We had a lot of good interviews, including my buddy Luke Silka came on to talk about the election. We had Sean Fitzgerald come on, a member of BSR, along with Enzo Orlando. We just had a lot of fun guests. And that was fun. But, as I always say, ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing like live radio. And here's the thing, okay? I want to make this perfectly clear before I go on to what is happening next. Now, the deal is what I learned this semester is two things. One, I miss Black Squirrel Radio, okay? Black Squirrel Radio was a part of my old college experience. I loved all the great people I met, all the new great relationships I made, and I loved being a part of such a great radio station, and I miss the studio dearly. I have not been in there since March 5th of 2020, which is almost, give or take now, 10 months. But I will say this. You guys saw for a momentary time, I unfollowed Black Squirrel Radio on all of our social platforms. I was not involved in Black Squirrel Radio at all. I worked with Kent Wired. I did my own columns on Medium. I did my own podcast using Anchor. And, if you guys know me, you guys know I'm a very independent person. And I guess what I'm trying to say, as much as I love Black Squirrel Radio, I know Black Squirrel Radio is only going to be a part of my life for 4 more months. I'm going to explain that here in a second. But at the end of the day, this brand I created in September of 2018, even before Black Squirrel Radio became a part of me. So, this brand will survive with or without Black Squirrel Radio. This brand is independent of Black Squirrel Radio. This is my own personal brand. This is Brandon's world. This is not Black Squirrel Radio's world, per se. And again, even though we have been intertwined a lot, and I love my Black Squirrel Radio peeps, this is an individual brand. Now, what I want to get to today is some exciting news. Because if you guys were listening to those YouTube shows, you would know that I had said, I'm going to try to do a show every single, day I possibly could. I was going to do 293 out of 365 shows for the year 2021, because that's what I want to do going out in the real world. I want to have a show that's, not during football season, Monday through Sunday. I want to have a show that, ideally, during football season, yes, we take the weekends off, but I want to be that person who, when there's nothing on during the weekends, there's no sports to cover, when you guys are still bored with radio content, I want to be kind of that person who comes in and quote unquote saves the day. And I guess, what I'm really trying to get at here is this, that's not going to happen just because some schedule things happen. Some stuff in my schedule has changed. I'm now going to be an intern at BVM Sports, which I'm very much looking forward to. I'm going to be covering, a lot of Kent State sports. I'm going to be covering, maybe some professional sports as well. So I'm going to be busy doing that. But I'm also going to be busy being the general manager of Box Score Radio for spring of 2021. Yes, you heard that right, baby. Give yourself the high five. Brandon Lewis and Box Score Radio are back for the spring of 2021. What that means for you is, again, I'm still looking to build the programming log and all of that. But essentially, letting you know what that means is that Brandon's World will be back on Box Score Radio in February of 2021. The week of February 8th, Brandon's World will be back on Box Score Radio. We will do one show a week. It's going to be about 10 to 12 shows on BoxScoreRadio.com this semester. We're going to bang out. We're going to be doing a podcast. Maybe we do a podcast once a week. I still want to do podcasts. It's going to be a part of it. We'll put the shows on our podcasting brand as well. But yeah, I cannot wait to see what Brandon's World holds for spring of 2021 for the whole year. I think it's going to be great. And yeah, with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up.